Hi, today I want to discuss how you can stop comparing yourself and truly love yourself. Before that, I want you to think about something. In a world full of trends, I want to remain a classic. Now, how can you love yourself? The first requirement for you to stop comparing with yourself is, as I said, you need to love yourself, which means you need to commit to yourself. Now, let's see an example. If you cared for somebody and if you loved somebody, like your sibling, parent, anybody, would you compare them with somebody else if you genuinely cared and loved them? No, because you don't want to hurt them. Then why do you allow yourself to compare you with something else or somebody else or some other situation? How can you hurt yourself? So bring that love back to yourself. Bring that center of your pristine love back to you. And remind yourself every time that you love yourself first. And that is what matters. And you cannot compare this you with anything or anybody or any other situation because you would hurt yourself. And you are the most important person. You cannot hurt yourself in that way. Second, you can remind yourself a story. The story was told to me by one of my teachers and it has struck a chord. Think of a squirrel and an elephant in a forest. If the squirrel is looking at the elephant and thinks, oh, the elephant is so mighty, I can never be like that elephant. I can never be that force of strength on this earth. But the squirrel easily moves up and down the trees. Now, at the same time, the elephant is looking at the squirrel. And elephant is thinking, look at that squirrel. The squirrel can easily climb the trees, go to the highest branches, eat the nuts on the highest branches. I cannot do that. Now, both of these animals are so unique, and neither of them can fit each other in any which way. But they both are setting eyes on the advantages that the other animal has, and they have forgotten the uniqueness of them. The mightiness of the elephant has forgotten. The squirrel's forgotten how zesty and fast and quick it can be, and how easily it can find food, how easily it can live. Whereas the elephant has to sometimes walk for miles together just to get some water, or sometimes it needs to dig up something to get some water, and always be on alert. And this is how we forget sometimes how unique we are and what all unique characteristics we are blessed with and what we are supposed to grow out to become. So many a times reminding stories like these are very helpful. And third, what you can do is if you unconsciously tend to compare yourself at any point of time, just become mindful and see, is there something that you want to learn? Or is this situation inspiring you to pick up some quality? Is that person possessing something, some wonderful characteristics that you can imbibe and learn? So if you use it like a positive feedback, that will actually help you, and you will have one more beautiful trait that you may gather. If you can bring something constructive out of it, that's amazing. But unnecessarily comparing yourself and doing nothing after it, that is very bad for you. And fourth, remind yourself very gently that in a way, if you compare unconsciously, it actually hurts your soul. Now imagine if you were a kid. As a kid, if you were compared, would you like it? No. In fact, kids hate it. Their heart breaks into pieces. So if as a kid you would have hated it, what have you become as an adult that you can't feel it? Why are you hurting yourself? So go back into that kid form and see that, would I like it? I wouldn't, then why am I allowing this to happen? And remind yourself to come back and commit to yourself and love yourself. There's nothing above it. And if you are overfilled with your love, that's when the love from you oozes out and just keeps spreading all around you. In fact, at that time, you wouldn't even think of comparing. You would inspire others and you'll be like a magnet. So just be kind, commit to yourself, and love yourself. And automatically you'll stop comparing yourself unnecessarily. Hope this helps. Leave a comment below how you stop yourself from comparing and how you love yourself. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful evening or day, and I'll see you again. Until then, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.